Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. So in this video, I've purchased one of the Giraffe wall-mounted pressure washers. It's the Grand Falls, it's the Plus Plus model. So this pressure washer mounts directly to the wall, but I'm going to modify that design a little bit. I've designed some brackets so it'll swing out, so it'll be inside the shop or swing out the door. So it'll make sense here in a minute, so follow along and we'll get this done. Here's the mounting system that I've designed. So this piece here, it's upside down, but it's the mounting plate that goes to the wall. I've got my holes already programmed in. And this plate, it's a plate that the pressure washer will bolt to with these holes designed in. So this will mount to the wall and it'll have hinges with a 2-inch offset. And the same with this plate. So it'll give me a total of 4 inches of offset when this thing swings out. Alrighty, we got everything cut out. So we'll start bringing this thing together. Here's the bracket. So this is the front bracket. The pressure washer will mount here. And then the pivot is going to be over here. I've got it laying on the bottom bracket. If you can see that. It's laying on there. And I have my barrel hinges. These are really good weld-on hinges. I could weld it on like that. But I need this pivot point to be about 2 inches high. So now I need to cut me some strips and raise these hinges up so when it swings out it won't hit my garage door rail. So if my pivot is here, I need to clear the garage door rail. So I'm going to come out probably 2 inches and that'll give me a total of 4 inches clearance when that is swung out. Hey guys, we're at Sinclair gas station in Kansas. Not really sure where. Cup's not branded, but here's my proof. So we're going to give it a go. Just our black coffee. Well, that is coffee. We'll give it a 6.3 out of 10. Back to the video. So here's the setup for the tab. Got a fireball tool square tab clamped on there, so it'll hold it up straight while I get it tacked. And these are weld-on barrel hinges. So get your stem, got the little ball goes in there, and then you put them in where you can remove your part or you can swap these and lock it together. So with these, when I'm using these outdoor, I prefer to put this piece up. It's a little more difficult to put it on there with the ball, but it allows the water to run out if any water or anything. I've replaced a bunch of these that were put in this orientation, and so water accumulates in here and they rust and lock up. So when I'm doing them outdoor, I do it like this. But this one's indoor, so I'm gonna make it easier on myself, where I can just drop my little ball in and then my top piece just slides in. So before I welded the hinges on, I did put in some washers and spacers. And with offsetting the hinges 2 inches, that give me a little over 4 inches of clearance. So that'll clear the garage door rail. So I'm gonna get this all welded out and we'll start installing it. Alrighty, there's the bracket mounted. So I had to put 2x4s in to catch the wall purlins. So I did that in 3 places. Well, that was already there for the garage door opener panel, but so I added that. So it opens. So got tons of clearance. It comes out plenty far. So the heads of these screws, I didn't have the right screw here. I'll get some bigger GRKs with a little bit smaller head and put on there. But so let's see how the pressure washer fits. I'm happy with that. Everything works nice and smooth. So now it's just a matter of hooking everything up. So I cut this to use as my lock. I know I'm gonna have to cut a section out of it, but it was easier just to cut the whole circle, and now I'll cut it with the grinder, and then this will go on the other side to lock it in position. So I'm gonna get this cut and start getting it shaped and welded on. Well, it wasn't my intention to use the full circle, but when I cut it and put it on there, I realized I could weld it on both sides and make it a lot stronger. So right now I just got a little nail in there. That opens right up to whatever position. And locks in. So really happy with that. I'll make me a nice pin, but I just wanted to get this thing going. So that's the basis of it. Still got to run a water line into this thing and she'll be good to go. Here's the finished product. Got everything wrapped up with it. Really happy with how this turned out. So here I've got my holes and a little pin. So as I swing it out, there it is outside, facing outside. And when I'm done, I just roll my hose up and swing it back inside. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspired you to do something like this in your shop. If you would, give me a like and subscribe, and remember, you were created for a purpose, and we'll catch you on the next one.